Hi everyone, thanks for joining. Today for practice, optional 2 blocks and a blanket or a bolster to sit on. These are just optional though. You don't have to have them for practice, but I like to use props. Let's start in Sukhasana, easy pose. Coming into a comfortable cross-legged position. Cross deeply at your shins and allow your knees to release down. Hands on top of your thighs. Just give yourself a few swipes forward back to get settled in. And then slide your hands back towards your hip creases and relax your elbows. Take a deep breath in, lift up tall in your spine. And a long open mouth exhale, sigh the air out. Inhale through your nose. Long exhale out. And then anchoring into your breath in and out through your nose, and just feel that nice rhythmic balance, inhale and exhale. Next inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling, lift your gaze. Exhale, cactus your arms, open your chest. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release your right hand down and I'll mirror you. Let's take a side body stretch up and over to the right side. And this time let's actually crunch through those bottom ribs. So take the nice generous lean. Inhale, pop back up. And then exhale down to the left. Take a little crunch and a lean. Inhale up. We'll do that 1 more time. Exhale. But keep your left hip down to the floor, but take that crunch to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Keep your right hip on the floor. Inhale, center. And exhale, let's release. Go ahead, come off any props that you're on and make your way into tabletop position. Hands and knees. Let's take ourselves into a few rounds of cat-cow to warm up our spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart and tailbone. And exhale to round and gaze back. And this is moving at your own pace, so if you want to go a little bit slower or faster, I want you to just follow your breath and what you're feeling. As you're ready, come back through to center. Let's warm up through our shoulder a little bit and bring your right hand to your right shoulder and then chicken wing that arm out and make big circles. And then do a few circles the other direction. And take an inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, thread your right arm under left. Take yourself all the way down to the floor. Right palm is up to the sky. Inhale, left fingertips reaching forward. Tent your fingers to the floor. And then shift yourself a little bit more into the right side. Release your left palm to the mat. Inhale, unwind, back up. And exhale, release. Let's switch. Bring your left fingertips to your shoulder and begin to roll around, big circles here. And then a few circles other direction. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, thread under and reach. Left palm facing up to the sky. Relax your head down. Take a little shift into that left side so we're not leaning too far to the right. And then finally, if it feels good, sweep your fingertips to the top of your mat. Release your right palm down. Inhale, let's unwind back up. And exhale, release. Balasana, child's pose. Sink your hips back, knees nice and wide, and drop your forehead to the floor. Few grounding breaths here. Inhale as you're ready. Let's roll up through to center. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, up, back, behind, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And spreading those toes, fingers, inhale, lengthen and reach back, actively pressing away from the floor. Another inhale breath, long spine. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to release. Press down, inhale, rise to stand, all the way up. And exhale, cactus your arms, open your chest. Moving through Surya Namaskar A, inhale, reach. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step back to plank. And then you could drop your knees down, modified chaturanga. Inhale, shoulders past wrists. Exhale, bend your elbows back as you reach your heart forward. Inhale for your back bend, lift up. And as you're ready, exhale, meet me back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here and really exhale it out. Release your jaw, any gripping in your face. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, bend your knees, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Press down, inhale, rise to stand all the way up. And exhale, release. Step your right foot back and let's come into Virabhadrasana 2, Warriors 2 stance. So our stance is nice and wide. Take a deep lunge into your front knee, knee tracking above your ankle, ribs above your pelvis, and then arms out to a T. As you spread your feet, feel yourself grow tall from your pelvis. Inhale, straighten through your front leg. Let's take a reverse triangle. Lift up, reach back, long front body. And then let's keep this length in the front of the body. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. This is where a block could come into play, hand to block. Send your bottom armpit forward so both sides of your body are nice and long. No need to crunch. Another inhale here, open wide. Exhale, drop your gaze down. Let's release that right hand. Take a little lunge into your front leg and then rotate your back heel up to the sky. Notice how hips are close to the front here. Step your right foot wide to ground your heel. And then inhale, both legs are nice and long. Tailbone points straight back. Exhale, fold over your front leg. Parsvottanasana. You could extend your arms up and overhead to extend length through your spine, out through your fingertips. And then inhale to lift up halfway, hand under your shoulders. Bend into your front knee, rotate your back heel up to the sky, runner's lunge, and then take a little hop forward. 1, 2, top of your mat, exhale. Anchor down, inhale, rise on up. And then exhale, let's switch. Left foot steps back behind. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 stance. Take a lunge into your front knee. Open it up equally through your hips, belly, and heart. And then as you're ready, arms out wide. Legs are really strong. Feeling that building of strength as you are still in the body. Inhale, straighten through your front leg, reverse triangle. And then keep that front body nice and long. Exhale, let's reach forward. Anchor down to the ball of your front foot. Moving into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Anchor the outer edge of your back foot, both sides of your body parallel. And then inhale to open up wide. Exhale, rotate your gaze down to the floor. Release your left hand. Rotate your back heel up to the sky. And then step your left foot wide. Hips now close to the front of your mat. Parsvottanasana. Inhale to lengthen, half lift. And then exhale, fold over your front leg. So this is pyramid pose, or known as intense side stretch. And we want to think of both sides of our body equally long. So imagine tailbone is pointed straight back. And the right and the left side are lengthening towards the front of your mat. Walk your hands under your shoulders if they're long, and then inhale, half lift. Exhale, lunge into your front knee, rotate your back heel up, runner's lunge, gaze forward. Take a few rocks, forward, back, and then back foot, top of your mat, exhale, Uttanasana, release. Press down, inhale, rise back up, all the way to stand, palms touch, and exhale, thumbs down in front of your heart. All right, let's move into a little bit of a balancing pose. By a little bit, I mean fully. So we'll need one block, setting up for Ardha Chandrasana 2, half moon pose. So we want that block about, say, a foot's distance, 12 inches away from that pinky toe. We're going to move into this from standing. So this is going to be a hips open, even though our front foot is tracking straight ahead. And then you can kickstand your back toes. Bring your left arm up to the sky. We'll take an inhale to lengthen. And then exhale, as you lean forward, lift your back right foot up. Dropping down. For me, I need to walk us a little bit more forward. Hand plants, and then we're opening up here. So we really, really want to take up space. Don't be shy. Imagine there's a little balloon tied to your top ankle, so you're nice and buoyant through that top leg, and we're lifting up out of that standing hip. As you're ready, take your time. Inhale to lift up as you drop your foot down, and then come back through to center. Let's take a grounding breath, 2 feet to the floor. Inhale, exhale. And then we'll switch sides. This time, right foot, second side. Anchors to the floor. I'm going to walk my block a little bit further, diagonally on my pinky toe. And then my hips are opening out and away. Kickstand the toes. Inhale, right arm up. And then exhale, begin to lean forward as you lift your back foot. Find your block and anchor. And then inhale, open up. Roll your top hip behind. Really kick out to the sole of your top foot. Arm up to the sky. And then really press up out of your standing leg and hip. And it's okay if you wobble out of the pose. Take your time. Once you're ready, let's inhale, lift up. Drop the toes down. Top of the mat. Grounding breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, let's go ahead and release and take a seat onto our mat. For here, since we're in a seated pose, blanket bolster is nice to give yourself a little bit of space underneath your hips to lift up, so our lower back has more space. Legs come out long. And then let's keep that right leg long and bend through the left knee. Number 4 shape with the legs, Janya Shirsasana. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, forward folds. So this is a little bit of a twist. Inhale to lengthen forward. And then exhale, we're rotating our belly, our heart towards that right leg, and then folding forward. Inhale, rise back up. Keep the legs as they are. And then exhale, release your left hand to the outside of your right thigh and sweep your right arm back, moving into a vertical twist. Inhale back through to center. Switch, left leg long, right knee bends. Inhale, grow tall. And then exhale, forward folds. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take that slight twist. So rotating over to that left side, belly over the left leg, then lean forward. Inhale, back up. Vertical twist. Exhale, right hand to the outside of your left thigh, and then swing your left arm straight back. Inhale, back up. And exhale to release. Extend both legs. We'll scooch off any props that we're on. Make your way onto the floor. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock your hips side to side. And then come into Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose. Deep bend into your knees, feet up to the ceiling. Again, rock your hips side to side if that feels good. Take a moment and extend your legs up to the ceiling, arms to a T. And do a little rolling down to your tailbone. Slight engagement of your belly as you draw your legs slightly away from you. A little compression of your lower back so there's a lightness through your tailbone. And imagine that there is a gentle weight on top of your feet, pressing down through your shins, down into your hips. And then from here, open up the legs and release them down to the floor. And this is where we will end in Shavasana. For this, I invite you to stay as long as you would like in Shavasana, or if you would just like a few grounding breaths and then get cued out, go ahead and allow your eyes to close. And I'll just offer up a few moments here together. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale out. Feel the right side of your body and the left side of your body equally relax and weight down into the floor. Feel the front of your body and the back of your body expand side to side. And now let's take one last collective breath together to end our practice. Again, you can stay here in Shavasana as long as you would like. And take a deep breath in. Thank you everyone for joining me for practice. Have a wonderful rest of your day.